Thank you, member. I call the member for Coomera.
Madam Deputy Speaker, I rise to bring to the attention of the House a very concerning issue in the state seat of Coomera, and that is public transport, but a particular area of public transport, and that's a bus route and bus stops on Yawalpah Rd, fastest growing region in Queensland, second fastest in Australia. I've run 2 petitions on this. The last one of those was in February of this year. The answer from the Minister: no additional services are planned at this time. TMO will continue to work with City of Gold Coast to monitor the development and delivery of the necessary infrastructure required to facilitate any future extension or realignment of public transport services in the area. That's the fastest growing region in Queensland, and they're continuing to monitor the growth. But I can't say it any better than this constituent who wrote to me just the other day on Monday. I am writing to you about the bus stop on Yawalpah Road, Pimpama, and the lack of access to a bus stop in this fast-growing community. I have recently received a text from a good friend of mine that works within TransLink advising me that if anybody stops along the road, they're talking about bus drivers now, where there is no bus stop, the driver will face dismissal. The current bus stop situation is appalling and needs to be rectified. The current situation means that you are asking me to drive 20 minutes in my wheelchair to the Swan Road bus stop, the closest one to me, where often a pathway to the bus stop is blocked by work vehicles or those working on the nature strip, which leads to having me to manoeuvre around and at times causing my wheelchair to flip. This community has people with disabilities who need to catch the bus, as it is the most feasible option. Families where children need to catch the bus to get to school, young people to get to work, and even some of the elderly who use buses to remain as independent as possible. I hope you take this matter seriously, as it is the serious issue from your community, and if you truly support and listen to your community, you will remedy this situation. I can assure my constituent, and I will be writing to him to confirm that I do take it very, very seriously. I looked into it. Okay, I've received in certain forms material from TMR, continuing from previous advice provided towards the issue. No temporary bus stop facilities are to be constructed prior to the route adjustment plan for next year. Due to no safe stopping locations being available along Yawalpah Road, as confirmed through the risk assessment, Surfside should only be stopping at designated bus stops. There is one bus stop on Yawalpah Road. It is 4 kilometres long. The nearest bus stop to the shopping centre is 1.3 kilometres away. That's the one on Swan Road. This gentleman and everybody else gets off at one bus stop on Yawalpah Road, nowhere else. The next bus stops are 4 kilometres in either direction. Minister, we have to do something now. It can't wait until next year.
Thank you, member. I call the member for Ipswich.